Welcome everyone to 1111 Tarot. I'm RD, also known as Danny, and this is the 1111 Wheel of Life board that we're going to use for our spread. So you guys, let's talk about the Super Crow Moon on March 2021. Let me grab my notes because I kind of wrote some stuff down I don't want to forget. So the idea here, you guys, is that we have a warm moon, also known as the Crow Moon, in Libra. And it's our love versus our roots. It's like a super moon. Sun and the Venus stay within 3 degrees of the orbit. So there's only a half a degree between the Sun, which is illumination, and Venus, which is love. Love can hurt with Venus. So Chiron is the great healer, and Venus and Chiron, and Saturn is the great teacher of Chiron. And so Chiron is the great healer. So it has to do with healing and love, and it can be that we have to do some tough love coming up as we go forward. The sun is opposite to the moon at 0 degrees, which brings us into the sun and the moon is about our family, our home, and it brings it into a real sharp focus. What we need versus what we want, which can be conflicts and draining on our energy as we sort through that kind of inner turmoil, if you will. The moon is opposite of Venus at this full moon setting, which increases our desire for love and affection. So be careful, you guys, because the more we desire something, the more it can own us, which can mean that because we're in this need for a love and affection being emphasized, and seeking that companionship, we can fall into false scenarios, right? So we need to be cautious. Now, the moon trines Saturn, which gives us strength to make the important decisions about our home and family. And so Venus happens to sextile Saturn at 2 degrees and some, increases our desire for companionship as well. Okay? The fixed star of, now I may say this wrong, I'm going to say it wrong, Algenib. Anyway, it stands for the winged Pegasus, which also can mean, in some beliefs, that it's an impatient time where tempers can be short, quick decisions are made. It could be increasing some of our bad habits. And so with spring here, it's a time for a rebirth and challenge. And that's basically the rundown of what I gathered in my research from understanding how we're being affected by this Crow Moon, or some people call it the Warm Moon. Now, you guys, if you're interested in winning a tarot deck, this is the Annie Stokes Legends Tarot deck, and you might be the lucky winner of this on April 1st. I'm going to draw one lucky subscriber, and all they have to have is deck giveaway in the comments for me to zone in on that energy and choose you as the winner. So put deck giveaway and be a subscriber, and you might be the winner of that. Let's get rolling. I kind of want to do this collective reading. This is a brand new deck of cards, and I have lost the box, and I can't tell you what it is because I don't remember. We're going to cut that one more time. I feel like we should double tap. We're going to grab that great spirit in the middle. Here we go. Ear chakras. How interesting. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayer. I feel like I need to share an example for some of us as we go. I feel like it's headed into a scenario where we're going with this energy, where we're going to have to part with something that we hold dearly, and we love so deeply that we know that letting go is the ultimate show of love, because it's almost like these two soul ties are so tight together that they're a detriment to each other, and there needs to be growth. And so I feel like there's going to be like a release, a major release for those of you that have this message that you're getting right now. But it's going to be replaced with both of you receiving a blessing because of it. I think you both feel it at the same time. It's not necessarily romantic. It could be a career. It could be a relationship with a child you have that's an adult. It could be a family member. It's something very significant. So that's what I've got. And I believe, and you may hear yelling and carrying on. They're doing a YouTube channel upstairs. My son is 18 and he's got his own channel. All right, my lovelies, let's move along. Now, this is the prototype deck, and it is called the Paper Moon deck. I use it it'll be in print, hopefully by May. I use it for many different reasons, but it brings in a lot of understanding where we are in the cycle. So I thought we'd use it for our east, south, west, and north. Excuse me. In the east, where the sun rises, this is where we start manifesting our first thoughts of the day, which create our perspective, our reality. It says, weed, water, and tend to your garden. We reap what we sow, 6/24. So yeah, I do feel like this is a karmic hold that we've held on to, like something that doesn't serve us well or them well. And we've held on to this karmic, and we got to let it go. And we've got to water a new area, or we need to water something else for it to grow. 6/24 is a 12 when it's reduced, and that brings us to a 3 further reduction. 3 is about co-creating with the universe and finding balance within. Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces, super strawberry full moon, Capricorn. Now, we're dealing with the super crow moon in March here on the 28th. And that's what this reading is for. But on the calendar, this is June 24th. This could have to do with somebody born in the month of June. It could have to do with the Pisces. It could have to do with the Capricorn. But this whole transition is like you're done with one energy, but you're starting a new energy. Okay? Let's go into our south node. This is what we are, the transition itself. We have Capricorn on the board again. So a time for action. The universe is putting wind in your sail, 403. Mercury enters Aries, waning gibbous moon, Capricorn. So you've double tapped Capricorn on the Paper Moon deck. Now on the calendar, this is April 3rd, which is coming up very soon. Mercury in Aries. Aries is your first house, or is the first house. Not yours, but is the first house. It stands for the Mars energy, you know. Well, Mercury is entering it. Mars is a very front runner in things. Mercury can also be quick action. So I do sense there's going to be some quick front running action. But I also feel like there's an energy of pulling back from someone else. I'm not sure this is making a lot of sense. So let's just keep going because I'm just reading what is given to me. In the West, where our ancestors contribute, it's where we put our head down at night. The sun sets, right? At the end of the day, take a leap of faith. The universe has your back. 5/20, which would be on the calendar, May 20. Sun enters Gemini, first quarter moon, Virgo. So now we have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Capricorn on the board. So taking this leap of faith that the universe has our back, in other words, follow your intuition. You have a hunch. Capricorn may be involved in delivering this message or something just because you've double tapped Capricorn on the board. It does play into illumination on something for you where you have a new perspective. Gemini energy doesn't have to be in your chart, but it can be. Gemini energy has to do with two sides and two perspectives. And I think illumination on a new side is going to come into light. And it's going to be like, should I take this leap of faith? Yes, is the answer. Let's go into your north node. I apologize. I have like a throat chakra thing going on. I think we're over it. I did choke before I came on here for about a good 2 minutes at my lunch, just trying to clear my throat. But I thought I was over it till I got on the reading, so forgive me if it's annoying. North Node, it's about your your spiritual success. And it says, this is where you're heading. And here's that Chiron message. Universal healing brings a powerful energy within. 1023, Sun enters Scorpio, winning gibbous moon, Gemini. So you've double tapped Gemini on the board with Gemini here and Gemini here. And then on the other part of it, you've got the Capricorn, double tapped. I love this reading. Again, Sun is all about really illuminating something and you having this aha moment. So that is going to happen. You have it in Gemini and the Sun enters in Scorpio. Now let me look, because we had a lot to do with the Sun in our notes, did we not? All right, so the Sun is opposite to the Moon, which means it brings in your home and family into sharp focus. What you need versus what you want, conflicts and draining of your energy. The Moon, opposite of Venus, increases desire of love and affection. But the Moon triangulates Saturn, which gives us strength to make the decisions that we need. So there is definitely something very serious with illumination that's going to bring this aha moment. And in that, it's going to change your perspective and your life. It's going to be phenomenal. And I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be real tough. I think it's something that you know it's time. Like the kids leaving the nest, or you going on vacation after you haven't done that forever. It's about letting go of some former belief that is going to enlighten you into a new perspective, and you'll be growing a different type of garden, if you will. Like it will become more plush. You are definitely going to get blessing out of this, and Chiron's going to bring you in this healing energy. October 23rd on the board might mean something to you, might not. Could be somebody's birthday, I just heard. So let's continue on. I messed up all the cards just then. We're going to switch over to the, I want to say favorite. I don't think that's what they're called. Beautiful. They're my favorite. Beautiful Creatures Tarot. We're going to do our oracle messages here just to see where we are in the rhyme and reason of things. I kid you not. Clarity. Bam. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. We're good to go. Reading clarified. That's why I said I felt it from the beginning. I'm seeing it in the stars. I'm seeing it in the cards. There is a huge amount of clarity. And do you see her forearms? Like, first she's playing, like, guitar. And next she's, like, dancing. So I feel this Gemini energy being able to see two sides to something. And that clarity is going to bring this huge change. Damn. The Emperor. Sovereignty. Yep. Don't doubt it at all. Do you see this? You're afraid to do this break free. You're afraid to let go of this. You know what just came to mind? It came to mind the Titanic, and Rose is on that little floating trunk or bed, and she's holding on to Jack's hand, and he's passed away. He's under the water blue, and she's afraid to let go. But if she doesn't, it's not going to work. But she walked away with the most beautiful lesson in life. And she did let go. And she found that inner whistle. And she just blew that. I'm going to cry. I hate it when I cry on here, but I am authentic. She just blew that whistle. Like, you're going to have that aha moment. And you're going to be like, holy crap. And you're going to just know. Blow my whistle. Blow my whistle. I'm in distress. I need to move away from this. This has been going on far too long. I can just simply make a change and let it go. And I will come into my strength, where I'm really aligned. And I think you now will realize what's been holding you back. You just have to take the leap of faith and know that universe has your back, my darling. They really do. All right, my lovelies, let's get the tarot here. Dig a little deeper. We're going to use a little tiny baby tarot. little mystery secret tarot. We're going to use that because I felt like this was a deep read. I knew it was going to be. Let's look at our fate line. So, as you actually take this leap of faith, right? Notice the messages appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So you're going to be hearing things and seeing things, synchronicities that are going to be telling you, yes, my love, this is it. This is the now. This is not future. This is not past. It is right here in the now. You're going to take a giant leap of faith. It's going to be root number of 520 is a 7, right? It's all about this change, this challenge, and protecting something that's yours. It's yours. It was meant from you from the beginning, and no one is going to steal it. No one. They can't. They can dampen it. They can squash it, but they're not going to steal it because it's you. You are you, and you are going to remain you, and you're moving into the authentic you so much more by making this move. It's going to bring in huge amount of healing, powerful energy within, and clarity. So, yeah, you're going to go from being the emperor and having this clarity. That's your fate. It's right now is the time. It's fated. That's the universe working with you. And what's destined is this time for action. The universe is putting wind in your sail. Destined is now, right? It's on your lifeline. This is now. And it's telling you as we move, time for action. The universe is putting wind in your sail. Universal healing brings powerful energy within. So you have the universe double tapped, the universal message being double tapped. And here we sit with serendipity, the great spirit in the middle with your fate and destiny. Bam. As if this reading wasn't good enough, right? I mean, I love it when we're given messages like this because that's why I use this wheel. It tells me so much. If you want this, just look down in the description below. There's a link there. You can get your hands on one just like this, just like me. It's very easy to use. And I will personally work with you to teach you it if you would like. It's manifested so much beauty in my life. All right, you guys. So now we've got our fate and our destiny. Let's dig in. Go ahead and leave your DNA on the like button if you would, and show me some love as I give to you. I always am inspired by the comments from you guys that are so supportive, and I'm very fortunate. I have very loving, kind individuals, and I appreciate you guys to the moon and back. I really do. We're going to qualify. I feel like we're going to qualify the sun here with clarity. In illumination, 8 of Wands, clarity, 6 of Swords, and in wisdom, Queen of Swords, holy shit. In illumination, you are going to come across this through this communication. I feel like it's going to be possibly through, you've got double tap Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, you've got Gemini, you've got Virgo on the board, you've got Scorpio, you have Aries again over here. You have Leo on the board. Somehow you're going to have this communication with someone. And I don't know if in that conversation, the two of you are going to both stumble upon this idea, this aha moment, or just you have an internal knowing. Somehow you're going to get a message that's going to be clearly illuminating this situation that you've got to change. It's just going to be this aha, sharp moment. And immediately it's going to bring a sense of moving to calmer grounds. You notice how all the swords are down in the boat? They're down. There's just no more to say. Like you come across this moment, you're like, aha, I'm at a standstill point. I am going to move along. I'm done. Even in this deck of cards with the little secret tarot here, the baby tarot, her sword is down on the Queen of Swords. Because it is time. You know, she's in black. It's like she's like, let it die. It's time for a rebirth. And that's what the super crow moon is all about, you guys, is rebirth. It's where the worms start coming up through that frozen ground and those crows come down and feed on those worms. It's the cycle of life. You've completed the cycle. You no longer owe a karmic debt to that individual. And you can cut ties. You are set free. And you need to run like the wind emotionally from that situation. All right, we're going into qualify this Emperor, right? The sovereignty. I feel this is you. I do. I feel like you're gaining your power. Yeah, in love, it's a tower moment. It's a damn tower moment. It's almost like you got to tell your child, an adult child, that you've given and you've given and you've given and you've given. And you weren't the one that hurt him. Maybe his other parent did it. But he's been taking it out on you for years. You know, and you just have taken it and taken it because you felt so guilty. You have paid your debt. It's time to move, lovely. For your own safety. For your own mental safety. And I don't mean move, which it could be. I'm talking about move mentally away from allowing yourself to be in that lane. Let's go into trust. Holding on. Absolutely holding on for dear life. I think you're scared because you feel they need you. Truthfully. And you have the sun. Clarity, soulmate. In growth. I kid you not. Look at the setup. Your foundation is going to get tore up and rebuilt in a much better way this time. Even though this is going to feel like shit, you got to unpack your bags of guilt because it's done. You have served your time. The universe themselves are backing you. You got to let go. Trust the universe to let go. This person will be fine. Yes, they are a soul tie of yours, but you have outgrown it. This is a 19. When you reduce the 19, it is a 10. It's a closed cycle. You've completed your cycle. You did your part. And you've learned. And you're going to release this. It's going to be hard, but you're going to take this leap of faith, you know. Here we go. Qualifying this Emperor further. 6 of coins. Beautiful energy. Yep. In your perspective, it's the 10 of swords. In your experience, King of Pentacles, here it is. You know this individual is stronger than anyone you know. And you've tried to be there for them forever. But all it brought you has been pain and pain and pain. And it was unbalanced. You were giving. And they were feeling entitled. And their entitlement has put that last sword in your back. And you can't continue to thrive and find what you need to find for your own stability. You're done self-sacrificing and you're not going to be a martyr anymore. And it's going to bring in this universal healing from Chiron. Let's move over here into cleansing. Ace of Wands, there it is. That's the best card in the deck. 5 of Cups. And High Priestess. All right, now listen to me, lovelies. This is really important. I want to talk about this regret. Renewed regret in Scorpio. That is not your energy. This person has a karmic lesson to learn. They're the ones burning the bridges. And the universe is trying to show them a lesson. But they're constantly behaving as though they're entitled. They come in quick. They're always rooted to you, but they come in and out and in and out, and they disrupt every time. You're planting what? Weed. Water and tend to your garden. What do you have? You have this little jackass that keeps coming in and eating all the seeds that you plant, and you're not getting anywhere. It's time, my lovelies, because you're about to cleanse this out. This is your opportunity to protect your garden fully. And yeah, in the past, you've had a lot of regret when you've had to pull back your energy because they weren't appreciating it, but they never truly learned. And the universe is saying, please allow them to receive their karma and don't interfere. In other words, step back, pull your energy out of a situation where you're getting taken advantage of. And you know I'm right. Because you have the High Priestess in purity. You know I'm right. It's about your home, your Cancer, 4th house on the board, your moon, right? I love you guys. I do. I wouldn't do this if I don't. I have a lot of other things I could be doing, but I get to where I want to be with you guys, and I feel like I heal, and I share when I'm here. I learn so much with you guys, and I don't know, it's like you guys heal my energy, and I heal yours. You know, we give each other a lot. Again, leave your DNA on the like button if you would, lovelies. And hit subscribe so I can give you this beautiful deck if you're the winner. Now I want to talk to you for a few minutes about this. If you do win, you have to pay the shipping because I'm a poor girl here. I can't afford it. So, yeah, I hope you do win. You just need to put deck giveaway in the comments below and be a subscriber. And yeah, I can check. But why don't you want to subscribe? I mean, I love you. Don't you want love? Right? I want to be with you all the time. So if this reading did resonate with you, share the love if you would. And with that, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful super moon. I love you to the moon and back.